Hello.
Okay. Okay. Welcome, Keanu, to the today's class. Okay, thank you for joining today's class, Keanu. So today we will continue our lessons. That I think we already have a lot of holiday. I think it's been maybe around almost 2 weeks. You don't join the class because of your agenda. Maybe before we go, you can tell me the story, Keanu, behind that. Maybe how was
Behind all
trip?
about me not like
How was
attending
your
for two
holiday trip,
weeks.
Keanu?
Oh, my Europe trip. It was good.
It was
I
good.
visited three countries.
What countries that you visited?
Germany, France, and the Netherlands
Oh, I see. That's for how many days, Ken, did you spend?
for 2 weeks.
Oh, 2 weeks.
Yeah, two
Oh,
weeks.
I see. How about your school anyway?
It's been fine.
I mean,
Right now I have holiday. I have holiday right now.
I mean, you have on holiday on your school, so you take on vacation, or you maybe you need the permissions to your school that you
Oh
want
yeah,
to.
yeah. I need permission.
Oh, I see. Okay, I think that's really fun holiday. Yeah, go to Europe. Yeah, I
Yeah.
haven't been there, but maybe in the next I want to go there. I think because I think Europe is one of my favorite place. I think, especially maybe UK. Maybe yeah. So you don't visit UK. Maybe like England and then Sweden and so on. You don't visit them.
I've visited Swiss, but like that was 2 years ago.
Oh, I see. And how was the how about the season right now? Right there, Keanu.
Like like summer, and
Oh, summer. I see.
it
So
was cold, but like in some days it was hot.
oh, I see. So that's not snowy for current day. Okay, I see. Okay, thank you for the updates. I think that's very wonderful journey for you, Ken. Yeah, and I think that's very
Yes.
interesting to know. Yeah, that you visited Europe. Okay, so yeah, welcome to again to our class, Ken. Yeah. So on today, we will try to start our class, and also maybe Ken, because you don't join the class for the last week. Maybe we also will try to conduct the class on the Sunday. Maybe can you maybe on Sunday, maybe Sunday afternoon, I think.
I
Can you?
cannot miss it because I had the next day I have exams.
Oh, how about in Saturday?
Saturday. Mm, the thing is, I don't want Saturday to be like having
Oh, I
lesson.
see. Okay.
I don't want.
Because we need to conduct maybe in a week we need to conduct twice, Kano, because you haven't finished the last lessons. Yeah, you missed the last lesson, so we need to conduct twice, or maybe in this week. Yeah, but if you cannot, maybe can we conduct it on the next week, Kano? So twice
Yeah,
in the
I think we can.
okay. So we will try to conduct it twice in the next week. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, maybe on
Yes.
the Thursday or maybe on the Monday night if you can, and also Thursday or maybe Thursday and also Sunday. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for the update, Kenu. Maybe let's go. Yeah, we go for our today's class. So we will try to discuss our module 5 and lesson 4, and module 3 and lesson 5, which is about the data visualizations that we've learned before. So, okay. Can you see my screen, Kenu?
Wait. Um, yes, I see your screen.
Okay, data visualization. So we go for this one, discussions using visualizations. Today we will continue preparing for our pitch presentations for the investors. So as you can see, what stages data analysis process have we completed for this? So we already learned a lot and also already finished a lot for this year. We already finished about this problem, extractions, preparation, also almost of the research stage of data analysis process that have already been completed. And how can we visualize the data right now? So as you can see, we have the some popular visualizations methods. So we have the graphs, we have the diagrams, and also we have the illustrations, and also videos, and also mind maps. So we have so many popular visualizations methods. And for the graphs and also diagrams, it can be applied to our data, especially piano. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So what is data visualization for? Can you describe it, Piano? What's the purpose
for showing
of
graphs,
visualizing the data?
for showing data through graphs
Yes, we make
and
graphic,
other
we make image from the data.
yeah,
What's the purpose? Can you tell me?
to make statistics,
To make statistics. Okay,
potentially. Yeah, yeah, like collect data,
okay.
like
Another
show
opinion.
results of something. Yeah,
Okay, okay, good. Yeah. So to show the result or something. Okay, good. So basically, that's also our today's purpose yeah, so visualizations, which as you can see, yeah, let's look to ways of presenting some data set. Okay, so I have a questions for you. So when I present you the data, which will you prefer, can you, or maybe which will you memorize and also easy to understand, the right side or the left one?
I think I would more understand the right one.
The right
'Cause
one.
like I'm more
Okay.
focused. I'm more focused at the right one. It's more
Yeah.
colored.
It's more colorful, right? Yeah, rather than
Yeah,
left one. I think that's kind of bored yeah, to us to see this. So yeah, the right one.
yeah.
So pixel informations, as you can see, just you spell it, can yeah. So pixel informations in the form of diagram is easy to perceive. Okay, and we can also quickly and effectively convey our main idea to the audience. So that's it. And also on today, we will try to learn how to move from the first options for presenting data to the second. So let's go. We go for the new topic, which is data visualization in pandas. So creating a graphs and also diagrams at the visualization stage is one of the most important tasks of data analysis. So basically, for we making this, it's part of the important task here. And then what types of diagrams that we know? So as you can see, we have so many. Yeah? We have the pie charts, we have the linear graphs, we have the bar charts, we have the and many others. Yeah? So we have so many type of diagrams. And how do we create diagrams in Python? So how do we create this? So basically, we can construct diagrams by using the plot method area from the pandas library. So basically, we can use this one, these instructions, or maybe this code, which is the plot, to showing something. And then we also have matplotlib that we will try to use it for the task. Yeah. So basically, matplotlib is a Python library which we will use to display our graphs on the screen. And then we will import the pyplot module by using matplotlib. And we only need to use the method in this module, which is show yeah, for this today lessons.
Show. So
Show.
like the graph is shown.
Yeah, for showing the graph. So basically, the first that we need to import can do just like this. So we need to import the pandas that we already import in the previous lessons, and also matplotlib pyplot as PLT. So it's for the matplotlib itself. So basically, this one there for importing the matplotlib. And then we have also the plot method, yeah. So which is this is used to create diagrams based on the quantitative data. It can be applied to both series and also data frame objects for this one. And by default, the method constructs a linear graph. So basically, as you can see, when we importing this, maybe defaultly, it will look like this, yeah. So import pandas as PD, matplotlib pyplot as PLT, and then it will show like this. As equal to pd.series data, we go for 10, 5, 15, 20, and 10, and we set the index for from 1 to the until 5. So it will be the x coordinates, and this the data will be the y coordinate, as you can see, 6, 8, 10, and then we also have the 20, and then yeah, and so on. Yeah. And we can use the s.plot for plotting this, and also plt.show for showing the graphic informations. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, so what kind of data can we show using linear graph? Okay, so basically, linear graph are used to observe changes in a particular value over defined period. So maybe we want to see the graphic for the price house, maybe the increasing of the price house per year, or maybe you want to check for the maybe about the PlayStation's value per year or maybe per month. So we can use the this linear graph because it will use the period. And we will try to go back to dataset which contains app data from the Google Play Store. So basically, how can we create linear graphs using app data? So what data reflects changes in the indicator over a defined period? So basically, there's no data can, of this kind in this dataset. So basically, there's no data. And then, but that doesn't mean that we won't be able to create line graphs for our projects. It all depends on the hypothesis we are testing and or the data we are working with. So basically, we have the plot method, which we can construct different types of diagrams. And this type also of diagram can be set using the this kind parameter. And we will try to take a look, yeah, and also what the values the kind parameters can take and what diagram will be constructed depending on those values.
Okay.
So basically, this one, yeah, as you can see, and so we have so many diagrams anyway. We have the his for histogram, we have the box for the box plot, scatter for the scatter plot, pie with the for the pie
Pie
chart,
chart,
bar for the
bar
bar chart,
chart.
bar
What
H for
bar?
the bar. You will see. You will see after this. And then line chart. Let's
This
go.
this
We
is like
break
for
down.
the type, right?
Yes, the type. Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
We break down. Okay, so basically, just like I mentioned before, a pie chart, bar chart, and horizontal bar chart, and also line chart. So, when should we use histogram be used to visualize the data? So basically, histograms demonstrate the distributions of values for a specific attribute between the minimum and also maximum values. And by default, the distribution range is divided into 10 intervals. So we can calling this chart by calling his. So basically, that's for calling the histogram. And then it will look like this, yeah. Size for the df dot plot. We are using kind for his, which is the histogram here. It will look like this. And how can we change the number of the columns? So how can we change this? So we can use this one. We can use the bins for this one. This comma bins equal to 5. So it's for resetting the bins, as you can see. So it looks like bigger for the bins, and then it's not showing. Okay, as you can see, the data looks more compact, I think, rather than before because we set the bins for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you see that? 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, and then 5.
Because there
Because we
is no
are
space
using,
between the bar, right?
yes, because we set bins for equal to 5. And then when do we need to change the number of columns? Okay, so as you can see, by changing the number of columns, we can see the fluctuations, the values. So as you can see, when we use this, it will just like, yeah, like this only, go down only. But on this side, it's kind of go down, but in the last,
It
it's kind
goes
of
like up.
up, as you can see.
Okay,
Okay, it's
okay.
basically it's kind of different. So we cannot make it default. So like you, oh, I just want to use the 5 bins. I think because I think it looks good. That's not the purpose, and also that's not a good idea. Yeah. So we need to check also our data is capable or not. Okay, next. Okay, so now for this one, how can we assess the distribution values in this case? So basically, yeah, so we set the DF, which is the type for the paid, and then we set the price also, and then we are using the kind histogram. So basically for this one, yeah, I think it's looks not good enough yeah, because it's only showing one bar chart and also maybe the second, yeah, but it's very small quantity on here, yeah. So let's go. We make it more good by using the box plot. So different, different chart that also have different purpose. So we cannot use maybe uh, you want to show maybe 1,000 of data by using pie chart. That's not a good idea because pie chart is only capable to set maybe maximum 5 until 6 data only. But if you use pie chart, it will disturbing the data and then the data will not show good. And so we need to choose uh, the correct kind of the chart yeah, for this one. Okay, so we can use for this one. For this case, we will try to use the box plot. Yeah. So the box plot is a diagram that simultaneously displays the median, lower, and also upper quartiles, minimum and maximum values, and also outliers. So we can use this by using the kind equal to the box. And what is outliers? So basically, outliers is the data that stands out among the total sample of values. So basically, it's about the data that stands out. And then for the box plot diagram, as you can see, for the cost of the apps. So we can see now the distribution scale. So when we see the price, as you can see, we set the type for the paid, so the price for the paid, and then we set it for showing the price by using the kind of box, which is the box plot. Yeah. As you can see, we can see, yeah, the dot. As you can see, we can see the dot and this one. So basically, it will showing us the outlier. So basically, the dot, this one, yeah, I will show you this one, and then maybe this one is the outlier scale. So basically, it's the data that out of our distributions, which is our normal out of our normal distribution. So it will showing us as outliers. And for the diagram structure, can also we have the weakest for this one. So for this one, for this side, we have the maximum value, and then for the this one, we have the minimum value, and in the middle we have the median. Do you know median, Kenu? Have you learned in your school?
Yes, I know what median is. I know what median is.
Okay, it's about median, yeah. And then we have also 75th quartile percentile, and also it's for the third quartile, and also we have the 25th percentile, which is the first quartile. And we have also diagram structure on here, yeah. So most of the values are located in the box. So basically, the values are located on here. And now for diagram structure. If the value is not specific to the box and doesn't fall into it, it is considered an outlier. So
Outlier.
just like I mentioned before, yeah, something that like a bubbles around here, which is outside of this one and also this one, it will be outliers. So basically, that's not our normal distributions. Okay, understood?
Is that
Okay. So how do outliers affect the quality of data and research? So basically we have the dangers. It's about the outliers, the dangers of outliers. Outliers may occur due to data entry errors, and also outliers distorts the results of statistical calculations. For example, maybe averages, and also the presence of outliers indicates irregularity in the sample and case of the data analysis results. So basically it's the cons of the of the outliers. So we need to make sure that our data is clean from the outliers. And what should we do
okay?
with the outliers? So we need to check if any errors were made when the data was entered, and if errors are found, we need to correct them. Okay, so after that, what should we do if the data was entered correctly? So we need to also make decisions to delete any rows containing outliers from data set, and also deciding whether to delete rows depends on the purpose of the study and also amount of our data. And now for the first case, yeah, maybe just like I will show you the simple, maybe just like the highlight that. So we have the case number one, which we will try to solve here. We are the team of mobile app developers. The purpose of the analysis, study market features, target audience, popular genres, prices, frequency, and also updates. And for working conditions, we will try to find out the needs in the market. It's important to have data on both expensive and also budget apps. In conclusions, pros with others should be left in. So we need to clean our data. The second, we have the one to advertise our products in apps. So the purpose of the analysis is to select suitable apps for advertising integrations. For working conditions, we have our potential customers only. Use the budget apps, and also for the conclusions, we have the rows with outliers, which need to be deleted. And then when performing analysis, we again study the relationship between the data. And now how can we show the relationship between the two indicators visually? So this one, so we have the scatter plot can, which is this is the diagram that shows the degree of connections between the two
Between two
variables.
variable.
Yes, we can use the scatter plot can for showing this. Okay, as you can see, it's basically
So
scatter plot
like
just like the
the
outliers, right?
best fit line like that.
Yeah, it's for when we have two kind of connections. We want to see the connections. We can use the scatter plot. Okay, let me check. How do we make this kind of diagram? So for making a scatter plot, we need to select the two attributes. We need to visualize the relationship between. We also need to mark the points on the coordinates plan whose coordinates represent the value of the selected attributes. And then we need to also evaluate the positions of the points on the graph. Are they scattered evenly along the coordinate plane, or do they cluster around an imaginary line? And if the points are clustered around an imaginary line, there is connections between the quantities. If they are not, there is no connections. And then we will try to look also at the example of the hypothesis that can be tested using a scatter plot. So basically, for example hypothesis for this one, so we have the apps with the high rating which are downloaded more often. And then for
Okay.
scatter plot itself, we have this one, yeah. So we set the d of that plot. We have the x equal to name of first column, y which is the name of the second column, and then we set the kind for the scatter, which means we create for the scatter plot. And then we're setting this.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so basically we
Why
set the
it's like the points automatically added like that? Or like there's no points yet.
the points. Sorry, the points of what?
Like this one.
Okay, so
Like
basically it's not added automatically. we add it by using this one. So basically, how it's created. So basically, we have the use the X rating, which it's contained data maybe just like the -1, 2, 3, and so on. And also we have the Y for installs. It's the X coordinates and also its Y coordinates, and it will map. Maybe the rating is 5 and the install is 5, which is the same. So it will take the value on here. Maybe example. Oh, sorry, maybe -1 and this one. It will map and make a dot. So basically, when we have the two kind of the data that have the same, uh, it will make like this one. So basically, it show us the distribution schedule. So we can check that we have so many distributions and we have the same distributions, or maybe we have also the different kind of distribution just like this. Okay. So it's not added automatically, but we need to import this one. We need to set our X and also our Y. Okay. Okay. So now how can we
Okay.
interpret data presented in the scatter plot? So basically, a scatter plot on the relationships between the quantities. So we have the strong connections kernel. So basically, the strong connections is yeah, just like this. Yeah, it's fit. It fit. Yeah, as you can see, it have the good fit. Okay, this one, and then this one weak, which is not have the good fit. As you can see, yeah, which is the this one is kinda kinda far, yeah, from the line to the dot. Okay, kinda far. But for this one, it's very near, as you can see. Okay, so that means it's a strong connections. And for this one, it's have no connections. Yeah, we don't know. It's maybe just this one, or maybe this one, or maybe what we don't know. So it's have the no connections kernel. So can you see the difference between the strong connections, weak connection, and no connections? Can you differentiate it?
Yes, I can see the difference.
Okay, good. Let's go. We go again for our task. Okay, so that's it. Yeah, we also have the positive direction. So basically, when we go up, from down to the up. So basically, it's the positive directions. And then for the up to the down, so basically, it's the negative directions. Okay, just like this one. So when we go up, that means it's positive. But when we go down,
Okay.
it means negative. But when it's just like a line, maybe just like this, that means it's have zero directions. So we don't have any positive or negative. We don't have that. We don't have just zero. Okay, see the difference?
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Okay, let's go. We continue again. And then we also have this one, yeah, scatter plot by type of graph. We have the linear type, like this one. We have also non-linear, yeah, non-linear. Yeah, as you can see, yeah, it's you know, you can see the line, yeah. The difference is the line. The non-linear is like, the dynamic, yeah, for the line, yeah, making
So
U,
not straight,
tempo.
not straight.
Yes. And for this one is only straight, which is the linear, yeah, that means. Okay, let's go continue again. So we now have the pie chart. Yeah. So diagram shows the distribution of values by category. It clearly displays proportions and fractions. So to calling it, we can use the kind equal to pi. So suppose there's a column in the data frame with the name of the season when the last update was made. So how can we create a pie chart reflecting the distributions of the updates by the season? So basically this one here. The step one is maybe, for example, we have the pie chart named April seasons. Step one is we need to calculate the number of unique values for the column using the value counts method. So basically, we can go here, the F season, to see the value counts here for this one. And then we have also the pie chart April seasons. So we have the pie chart based on the series you get. So we set the DF season, that value counts, that plot, we set the kind equal to pi on here again. So we set the value counts equal to pi. And then for the pie chart, we have for example, we have the April seasons. So we set the seasons, the value counts. We set the plot for this kind of pi. Yeah? So basically for the pie chart, it's best for suit maybe just like 5 or maybe 6 maximum candles. If you have more data than that, maybe more than 5 or more than 6, so we cannot use that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we will try also make a pie chart to visualize the number of apps in each category. Okay, as you can see, when we have a lot of data, how the distributions, how the pie chart right now? Can you read the pie chart?
Nope, I cannot read it. It's way too much.
It's way too much.
So I
Okay,
think
right.
this should be changed to a different chart.
Sorry.
They should be changed to a different chart because the text is overlapping.
Okay, right. Yeah. So basically, we set the DF category. We have so many values, Ken, because of that. Because we set this for
Yes.
to be a value counts. We set the plot kind, and we have so many data that plotted to using the pie chart. So we need to select no more than 5 until 6 categories to be displayed on the diagram. Otherwise, it will be difficult to interpret. Now we have the bar chart. So this diagram helps us compare values with one another. So we have the kind of bar, this one. So basically the bars are positioned vertically. We have also the kind of bar horizontal, which the bars are positioned horizontally for this one. And then how can we compare the number of apps in the different categories using a vertical bar chart? So how can we compare the number of apps in the different categories? So we can set this one, yeah. We set the DF category dot value counts and then dot plot kind equal to bar. So basically we can set this one by using the bar chart. But for this one, do you happy for seeing this, Keanu?
No, I cannot read it also.
You cannot see it
Can you
also.
like change the size of
Okay, the size of what?
the size of the bar chart so like it's more wide and we can actually see the
Okay, it
text?
cannot. It's a picture anyway. It's a picture, so I cannot set it. It's just a picture as an example. So it's only for the learning purposes. So when we see the lot of data, okay, no, as you can see, it will not good enough for using this, right? It's showing so many data. And then what the main drawback that visualization using bar chart. Okay, so basically the category names are written only partially and overlap each other, yeah. And it's not good, right? Because it's overlap. And we will try to change the diagram type to horizontal bar chart. And we will try to add margins between the diagrams, columns, and also labels for this. So basically for making this, we can set the fixed size, the parameter can for this one. So which this allows us to set the width and also height of the chart. And if the parameter is not specified, the default size is used for 6.4 or maybe 4.8 for this one. So maybe we set the fixed size for 8 for the, okay, maybe for this height and also, sorry, for the width and also the height is 5. And this one, when we set this, I think it's kind of good right now, right? It's more bigger and we can see the data information clearly, right?
Yes.
Which the highest, Keanu?
The highest is family.
Family. Which the smallest?
Dating.
Dating. Okay, very good. That's how to we read the data by using the kind of bar H, which is the bar horizontal. Okay, so what's missing from the diagram that will help us determine the category values? So which is the coordinates. We can also set the coordinates, can we? So we set the category, the value counts. We set the dot plot. We set for the kind with the bar age. We set the fixed size for 8 for 5 and also grid equal to true for this one. Which when we use the grid equal to true, that means it will showing this grid. Can. And then we also will try to compare the average number of installs of maybe paid and also free apps for different target audiences. So basically for this one, it's for preparing data. So we set the type for free. We set the group by for content rating installs that mean. And also we set the type for paid right now. Yeah. We also use the mean for this one. And then we also set the kind bar horizontal for the D1 and also for the D2. So basically it will look like this, yeah. So we are setting just like this for getting diagrams, can so we are setting, we have the content rating for the teen, for the mature, everyone 10 plus and everyone for the, what this is for the paid. And then for the free, we have unrated, teen, mature 17 plus, everyone 10 plus, anyone, and also adults only 18 plus. It's showing us the different kind of data because we have the different kind of type. Okay, so we get two diagrams, one for paid apps and also the other for free ones. It's easy to compare the values presented in this format. Okay. So now we have also disadvantages can of using separate chart. Okay, so the columns are the same color, which different scale divisions along the x-axis. And not all categories of target audience are specified for the paid apps. And okay, wait for a little bit. Oh, why my zoom is changing? Wait ya, Kenu. Why? Okay, my zoom is have a problem. We have only, okay. I don't know. I already subscribed for the premium, but I don't know. I got the limitations for now. We only have 10
Okay.
minutes for the time. So I think after we finish this, I will try to invite you again and you can join the Zoom again. Okay, Ken?
Okay.
Okay, I will tell you after the this one, which is already finished. Okay, so we'll try to change now the approach. First, we will try to prepare the data, then we construct a single diagram for this one. Okay, so now for prepare data. So we are setting the D equal to df the pivot table for pivoting. We set the index for content rating. We set the columns for type, and also we set the value for installs. And also we set the aggregation functions for min. So basically, this one for how we preparing the data. And then we now have the two diagrams in one coordinates grid. So we're setting this one. So we set the D plot, we set the bar H, which is the bar horizontal, and we set the subplots now, true, which this allow us to construct two graphs beneath one another. So as you can see, so we have right now the paid and also the free apps with the different color. And for this one, so the left parameter lets we ask to set the positions of the graphs. So we are setting the layout for 1.2. That means we have the two line in the one line and also layout 2, comma 1. That means in two lines, one by one. And then we set the plot. We set the kind for bar horizontal. We set the subplots equal to true. And then we set the layout to be 1, comma 2 yeah, for this one. Okay, so now how can we combine these two graphs? So basically this one, a combined bar chart. So the diagram reflects the ratio of the values for two or maybe more parameters. So we set this one, the deep plot, we set the kind for the bar horizontal. We now setting it for true. So as you can see, it's combined the data for the free and also the paid apps for this one. Okay, so that's it, Kenu. So let's go. We try to work in the platforms. But maybe before we go, maybe I will send you the new meeting, yeah, because I don't know my Zoom is not pro anymore. I think I have buy the license here, but I don't know why. So I will try to send you the meeting link again. Okay, Keanu?
Right now.
Yes. Okay. I will finish this
Okay.
first, and I will send you the new meeting link. Thank you, Keanu.
Okay, Mr.
Okay, so let's go. We continue again, Keanu. I don't know why my Zoom have no license.
Maybe your subscription expired.
Hmm. I don't think so. Because I have, you know, I already uh paid for the license anyway, just last week for the 3 months. But I don't know why I need to upgrade my Zoom to Pro. Okay, maybe I'll track the screenshots for the evidence. Okay, so let's go, Keanu. We do the task, Keanu. Let's go. You can maybe share our screen, Keanu.
Okay, wait.
Okay, let's go. We do our task. Okay, you can share a screen. We go for the number one first. Okay.
Wait. Is it an Visual Studio Code, right?
No, no, no. In the platform.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, maybe you can see my screen, yeah, Keanu. Okay, so let's go. What is the linear graphs? It's for showing
And which one?
the number
Which
11,
one?
Keanu. Number 11. Number 11.
Okay, 11.
Okay, and then number one. Okay, so let's go for the first one. What is linear graphs? It's for?
Linear
showing
graph
the
is
change, yeah,
weight showing. Wait,
the
wait, wait.
change
Don't tell
in
me. Don't tell
size.
me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Okay.
It is to
Okay, maybe I will see your
this
screen again.
one.
And then for the bar chart
Bar chart is.
is to use
Wait,
to
wait, 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 wait.
it
To
used to
compare.
compare.
Histogram is to capture plot is to this one, right?
Scatter plot is for shows the degree. Okay, good. And then for the box with the mustache, okay, shows the median. Very good. The pie chart. Okay,
See.
good job, Keanu. Very good job. Okay, let's go again.
This is
So that's kind of the what is that? Okay, we have learned about that. What we need to call. Okay, very good. That's the box,
box.
box, which is the box plot.
Yes. This is
So what is it?
what
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 we
what,
need to
what
use?
is beans again, mister?
Beans
Wait,
is
wait.
just like, it's like the how many box that have on that. Okay, so you also need to make sure that you are using the kind of which is the histogram kind for this.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, that's okay. Let's go for number four. What are the additional parameter of the plot? Okay, pi. Okay, good. Next, number five. Select all the methods that used to get the data of the constructs the diagram.
Oops.
So we have the two kinds of data that correct, which is we
Oh,
have the
two
group by,
kinds.
yes, and then one more. Okay, good, yeah, value count and also the group by, yes, very good.
Yes.
Let's go number six. Choose the correct code to construct the
Season.
diagram
Wait,
on
wait.
the picture.
Where is this? This is in
So
Russian.
what is it? Do we have we have a grid or not?
Bar. Value coins plot climb bar
Mhm.
grid through. Yes, this one.
Okay, very good. Let's go number seven right now. So fill in parameters of the plot needed to the diagram shows in the picture. Okay, so what is the X plot? Okay, good. And then the Y, number of. Make sure it's the same, yeah.
Is
And then the kind.
okay.
Okay, good job, Ken. Let's go number eight. Which method should be applied to the original data frame before constructing the diagram as shown in the figure? So what we need to use? Okay, good. We are using pivot table.
What is
Yes,
pivot table again, mister?
pivot table is for pivoting, just like mapping your data. So it will be more, it's look more concise. Okay, you can also try to, it's
Oh,
mostly used
this
in
one.
Excel anyway. Okay, it's like the feature in Excel, but in the Python, we also able to do that for the pivot table.
Okay, okay, okay. And there's two, mister.
Yeah, so basically, only one correct, the pivot table. Number nine, mark the additional parameters of the plot method needed to construct the diagram shows in the picture. Okay, I will tell you a little bit. We have only one incorrect. We have only one incorrect.
Only one incorrect. What is
Only
Sherry
one,
again?
only one incorrect. Incorrect. So we have almost of that correct, but only one incorrect. Do we have a grid? Okay, we have a grid. We have the bar H. Do we have a subplots? Yes.
What
So
is
now
subplot again? What is subplot again?
subplots is just like the second plots. It's like the
Oh, this
free.
one. Not like there's
Okay.
two.
Free paid. Okay. And
What
then
what
once
what
again,
what is Sherry again? Sherry.
Sherry. I think it's for showing like that maybe, yeah, like the free and also the paid icon like that.
Okay, okay, okay.
And then
And then
so
what is this
the
one? Okay,
layout
wait.
there. So what the layout that we are using on here? So basically we are using 1, 2, yeah. One is the rows and two is a column. One is a rows. We
One
have
row,
only
two
one
column.
row.
What? One row, two columns, huh?
Yes, one row. One row is okay. Maybe I will try to this row, which is one,
Yes.
and this is column 1 and 2. One,
Oh.
two,
Okay,
right?
okay, okay. Okay, 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 okay.
Okay, that's it, Keanu. Okay, good job. Okay, let's go. Maybe we will try to, I will try to present again my presentations. We only have maybe it's around 20 minutes. Yeah. Hopefully, I think I will make it a
We
little
have
bit fast, Keanu, yeah, because the
15 minutes. 15 minutes.
I think 20, yeah, because we started almost at eight at 7:40, I think. Sorry. Okay, let's
Okay.
go. We continue for our class. Hopefully, I will make it a little bit faster again, yeah, because we still have the lessons. Okay,
Yes.
I will. Okay, I will tell you a little bit faster about the presentation slide. Okay, you want to have a break or just go on? We only have 20 minutes.
If I have a break, will the time be extended?
Maybe a little bit. Maybe only just like the 5 minutes, maybe.
And I would just continue.
So continue.
Yeah, continue.
Okay. So we go for discussions resulting in analytical case, which is visualizations. So as you can see, yeah. So what stages of work of analytical have we completed? So as you can see, we have completed stage of data analysis process, yeah, which is we have the product idea, the market of the product, and the target audience have been defined. We also already set the hypothesis to substantiate the potential idea have been formulated. We also have the data that we will need to test the hypothesis. We have to put forward have been clean, and also we have the hypothesis which is have been tested by collecting statistics using the pivot tables, filtering, and also by grouping the clean data. And our task for today is we will try to complete the data research stage, which is we will try to check the remaining hypothesis and select the material for the visualizations. We also will try to visualize the most interesting results obtained during the research stage. And also we will try to prepare a slide with the infographic. We also will try to put the visualized data on the slide. So we will try to use the Trello again, Keanu, yeah, for this one. So basically, we will try to use Trello for making this one, which is the visualization stage. We will try to create the new card, we create the checklist, and also we add the visualization. So for adding cards in Trello, we can use this. We just need to add the card and then just add the column. After that, we can also set the checklist can on the Trello. Maybe if you want to make a checklist, just like a task that we need to complete, we can make a checklist. And then for working with the code at the visualization stage, so we need to install the method library in the PSG. We need to supplement the code with the strings containing the plot method with the required parameters. And also we need to save all the resulting diagrams to a separate folder on our PC. And then now, how do we connect the method module to the Visual Studio Code? So basically this one, yeah. So we can use we need to upload the method first to our PSG, which is we need to import, keep install method. And then we need to save the diagrams. Yeah. So basically, we need to save the diagrams. Maybe we set the title, what is the label, and so on. So we need to set this one. And then how can we quickly select the diagram type of visualizations for now? So to select the type of visualizations, we can use the diagram matrix for this kind of purposes lessons. Okay, and then we have also the types of comparisons during visualization. So we have the component by component comparisons, which it will show us the graph shows the proportions relative to the whole, and also positional comparisons. It will show us the graph shows how the parts of the data relate to another, and also we have the temporal comparisons, which the graphs shows how the data change over time, and also we have about the frequency comparison. It's about the graph shows how many objects fall within a certain range, and also the last is correlation comparison, which the graph shows how parts of the data correlate with one another. So basically this one, when we go for circular diagrams, we want to use the component by component, we can use the pie chart. When we have the linear diagrams and we need to use the positional, we can use this bar H. Yeah? And then when we go here, we can use the histogram. When we have the frequency, we can use the graphs, the point diagrams, the correlation. So basically, it's based on the case, Keanu, yeah. So when we have a case, so we need to solve this based on the case. Okay, so let's go back to the stages of working with an analytical case. So working with an analytical case, so what we have to complete the data research stage. We need to check the remaining hypothesis and select the material for visualizations. We also need to visualize the most interesting results obtained during the result stage, and also we need to also prepare a slide, yeah, which it contains about the infographic. We need to put the visualized data on the slide. And then what is infographics? It's just like the simple summary, yeah. So basically it's a visualizations of data or maybe ideas that help us to convey complex information to an audience in a quick and also understandable way. So basically it's just like the how we uh, we present the complex information to be simple. So rules for creating this, for creating the infographics. So we have the one idea. We need to formulate the basic idea of infographics and make sure all diagrams shows it. We have also need to go for consistency. We need to arrange the diagrams so that they gradually reveal the main idea of the infographic and also the harmony. Yeah. We'll try to keep all the images on the slide with the same size, use no more than two fonts and also two until three primary colors. And also we are using the user friendliness, which is infographics are designed for a specific audience, so the image should map its needs and also understood without too much effort. So this one, yeah. So after this, maybe we can also make a pitch, Keanu, for a simple pitch that maybe you can use it for your next presentations. Maybe Keanu, yeah, you
When is
can
the
use
next
this.
presentation, Mister?
Maybe for the projects, for the final projects, and also maybe if you have a time, you can make it so I can see you I can see about your progress. Yeah. Okay, maybe I will share you the link. I will send it on the WhatsApp. Yeah. Wait. Keanu. Okay, I've shared you the link so you can make it. Keanu. Okay, so that's it for today. And any questions, Keanu, before we go for the task?
Mm, are we going to create an like a diagram of our own?
Yeah, we will go for Visual Studio Code. We will try to use we creating the simple diagram. Okay.
Hi. Okay.
Okay, so that's it there for today's lesson. Today we finished solving an analytical case, and during the next lesson we will try to have to make a pitch, yeah, which is presentations of product idea to the investors. And then yeah, you can also continue, Ken. Yeah, so after this we will have some kinds of tasks that you can finish, yeah, and maybe I will tell you a bit, and then you can finish by yourself. Okay, let's go, Ken. You can share a screen about your Visual Studio. Let's go, let's go. Where's your screen, Ken? I cannot see your screen anyway for now.
Wait, I'm opening Visual Studio Code.
Okay. Have you opened that? If you
Yeah,
have, let's
wait.
go. We continue for our today's lesson. Okay. Okay. Have you, Kenu? Because I cannot see your screen anyway. I
Okay,
can't see your share
wait.
screen. Okay, let's go. We continue for our today's work.
Okay, wait. Okay, I'm gonna share screen now. Okay.
Okay, have you?
Yes.
Okay, wait. Okay, let's go. We continue for the task. So what's the task? What we need to solve on that? So it's on the basically it's number three, yeah. On the lesson 11, number three.
Oh, lesson 11 number 3. Wait. Okay,
Yeah,
wait. I think I
lesson
got the
11,
wrong
number
one.
three.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go, yeah. We continue this. Import pandas. Analyze the data from the attached data set and prepare your justifications for a cool product idea that will sell on the market. Each case is per task. The data set has already been downloaded and according to the levels. Okay, so you should do only work with the projects that we have chosen, link to the source which data has given taken from. Okay, let's go. Keanu, so we have already data. I will try to share my screen also. Okay, so basically this one, yeah. There's only a data anyway on the left side. Let's go. We open this data. Still remember, Ken, how to unpack the data?
Hmm?
How to unpack
How to
that
attack
data?
it?
So we can say it as df, yeah, df, dd.
Oh, the F, yeah.
Yes, because it's CSV, so we can use CSV format and then just calling the data.
DF,
Okay, so basically this one, and then we go for print df for showing the data.
We're done.
Okay, so we will check the data. Okay, as you can see, it's showing us the data, which is about the gender, race, ethnic, parental level of educations, and so on. Okay, so what we need to do is like hypothesis from the mind map, make a keyword, okay, generate if needed. So we will try to test the different visualization options here. So let's go. We check first about the data distributions, print df.info for checking the information about the data. Okay, no.
I think should I remove this?
What's that? You need to make df equal, just like maybe I will share you in the chat, yeah. Opening it like this, can df equal pd.read csv. That means we are using pandas to
Oh,
read our CSV format.
pandas. Oh, pandas.
Yes, pandas.
Okay, okay. So it's reading the CSV.
Okay, I think the data is already clean enough, yeah, because we don't have any null. It's already 1000s.
Okay. Now we need to make a plot, or we need to make like a diagram, right?
Yes, so what we need to do is we need to import the matplotlib, yeah. Matplotlib. We need to import the matplotlib here. Let's go. Have to import the matplotlib. Dot
And then,
pyplot as plt, yeah. Dot
huh?
pyplot as plt. Just like this for importing the matplotlib.
I already did.
Have you?
I've imported the matplotlib.
And then don't forget, if you haven't installed, you need to pip install matplotlib
Oh, PIMSA is a PIMSA first. Yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
the terminal. In the
I
terminal.
thought,
And then, oh, sorry, the matplotlib look like this, yeah. Matplotlib.pyplot as plt. As plt. So basically, we have the sum mat score, which is showing us in the integer, reading score, and then writing score. Maybe I will make,
yeah, could not find a version that satisfies the requirement as from versions done. The new release of PIP is available.
no, don't, not like that, Keanu. Okay, just type pip install matplotlib, not as plt. As plt is for when we importing. Pip install matplotlib, and then enter, just like that.
Okay.
Okay, maybe now I want to show my data, Ken. Maybe I want to show my simple data about this, yeah. So I will go for print in the F. Maybe I will go for what I can show, maybe, yeah. I want to see the correlation, maybe, yeah. Maybe I will use the scatter, yeah, for this. I will use the
PD is not
scatter plot
defined.
for this.
Uh,
Hmm? Maybe I want to see the scatter plot with just for example, yeah, for this kind of purposes.
yeah.
So for this one, we need to set the x and then also the y, yeah, for this the f, and then we set the plot, the f plot. Then we set the x, which is the x will be the name of the first column, and also the y is for the second column. So
You can
maybe I will
type it
use,
like this.
yeah. So we need to make sure that it's integer. Maybe the first is math score, and then the second one I will use the reading score, maybe, yeah. Oh, maybe about
Mister,
reading
Mister,
ethnic.
Mister, 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 are you
Yes,
also screen sharing?
yes, I'm also screen sharing, so you can see my
Oh, you're
screen.
also screen sharing. I thought you. Okay, okay.
Okay, so you can see if
Wait,
you have
so
any
many things.
troubles, just follow me.
Okay,
Okay, it's
okay,
about
okay.
the writing score. So I want to check the what kind of distributions, how it looks like. Okay, maybe for this one.
Print DF info.
Okay, it's showing none.
Reading
I will
score over
try
writing
for
score.
step. Okay, this one. Okay, it's showing us the axis, but because of we are using it not in the in the uh,
What is the kind again, Mister?
Sorry?
Pi. The kind, the
Yeah,
kind.
pi. Pi.
Ask.
Yes.
Pi or scatter.
I'm using scatter right now. You can use anything anyway. It's just for example, how to calling this.
Okay. If I press run, do I get the code? Do I get like the diagram?
Basically, when we go for the run, it will showing us the it will showing us just like the example of this one, which is it's not showing us something, but we need to go for the show, yeah, for showing us something. So make sure you are also make sure that you also use the show for this one,
So DF,
which is
right?
the plt.show.
How? What is the comment again? The comment show.
Okay, so plt.show.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Okay, as you can see, now my screen look like this. It's showing us my okay because I'm not sharing in the full screen. Okay, this one. Can you see my screen, Keanu? Okay, I'm successfully showing the distributions of data.
Uh, PLT is matplotlib, right?
Yeah, right, right.
Still cannot show, Mister.
Can you see my screen? So what I do is I'm importing this. So I'm using the reading score. So basically, when we want to go for matplotlib, Keanu, we need to make sure that x and y is the same format, which is integer. So you only able to use the math score, reading score, maybe writing score for this one. Okay. Understood?
Wait. Still cannot, Mister. Look at my code.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. What is that? Line one. Okay. So import matplotlib dot pyplot as plt can dot pyplot dot first dot pyplot
So what?
py pyplot py. Okay, good. And then don't forget to use the matplotlib dot show plt dot show, yes, with the parentheses dot show parentheses. Okay, like that.
Still invalid syntax.
Okay, wait. Line one. Pandas.read.csv. Oh, not pandas, but pd on the line three. You need
SPD.
to go for import as pandas as pd. Import pandas as pd. As pd. So we make the alias.
Still invalid syntax.
Okay. Wait, print df, df info, dplot, score, canpy. Okay. Maybe you can use my code first. I don't know. I think you already imported successfully. You can use my code. Can I share to you in the Zoom?
Okay.
And then you can play with that. You can change that. Maybe you want to use the different kind of chart. Just go on and show me.
Hmm?
Okay, have you copy my code, Keanu, and paste that to your PS Code
Where's the code?
on the
Okay.
Zoom chat
Okay.
and paste on here and let me see. Okay, and maybe you can delete your previous code.
What is different?
Okay, you want to see the difference? Okay, PD, matplotlib, dot pyplot.
Only the scatter and pie are different.
Okay, wait, the app, PD CSV. Maybe we can also use the control and slash for non-active depth.
Huh?
You need to highlight line 8 until line 1. Highlight the line 8 until line 1. You highlight, okay, and then press control and slash. So that means we want to unactive that. Okay, like that. So it will not get printed.
Still
Okay.
invalid syntax.
Okay, I think that's of we have the problem with your I mean your interpreter. I think can you delete first your interpreter? Can you click X on the right side? Oh no, not that. On the bottom. Near the PowerShell. Can you see PowerShell? Okay, like that. And then click the run again, can click run again.
Syntax.
Okay, because you go in the terminal. Can you click Control C on the terminal? You click Control C on the terminal. That's all. Okay, you click Control C, Control and then C,
Control C.
or maybe
Keyboard
escape,
in.
exit.
Yeah, I'm pressing escape right now.
Type exit. Can you type exit? Yeah, exit. Okay, go and skip parenthesis or maybe Control Z. Okay, now we run this again. Let's go.
Oh,
Okay, can you
so
see that?
yes, I can see it.
Okay, we are using the scatter plot. Okay, can you now change the scatter plot, Ken? Let's go. We try to exploring different kind of chart. Or you want to use your own code? If you want to, okay, you can do that. But the the easiest step is just highlight that again and control slash again, and it will delete all
Oh,
of
okay,
the
okay.
that. Okay, that's okay. Okay, that's not
Whoa,
good, yeah,
whoa.
because you represent the number and number. When you want to go for the pie chart, Ken, we must to make sure that we have the one is the objects and one is the integer. When we go for a two kind of the integer, we can use the scatter, but we want to go for we have the one of categorical and one numerical. We can go for the bar chart, histogram, or maybe pie charts.
Okay.
Can you change maybe the value of maybe the x can maybe to maybe the x to be gender. Okay, can you run this again? Oh, sorry. The writing score is very. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. The gender and also the maybe the lunch. Can we set the that for the lunch? Because I think we have so many kinds of data, yeah, for this gender and also the lunch.
The
We
what?
can
The what?
also represent. Maybe we can also use the same size. Can we close this and change the Y also to be gender? So we can also, if you want to check for the how many distributions of gender. Okay, run this. But like I said before, if the data have more than five, it will showing us more than five data.
Whoa. Cannot be, sir.
Okay. Okay, because that's not integer, yeah. Sorry, less than. Okay, can we use the another maybe bar h maybe or just for example purposes?
Wait,
We
wait,
change
my
the
mom is
pi to
calling me.
be bar h.
My mom is calling, sir. My mom is calling.
Oh, okay. Have you done, Gano? Okay, maybe the last is before we finish
Mister, I
this.
think we have to hurry up because I have to
Yes,
eat my vitamins.
we will finish. Can you change the pi to be bar h just for example so you will know? Okay, so we change this to be the bar horizontal, yeah. Just for
Okay,
example, yeah, because we have so many data and yeah, maybe we will go next. We will try to figure out and make sure that the data is good. Don't forget the checklist, Keno,
okay,
because we already finished the case one. Let's go. You can click checklist and submit it. Checklist all of that and submit.
okay,
Okay, good.
okay,
So Keno, yeah, so that's it, Keno, for today's lesson. Yeah. So we learned about the visualizations by using Matplotlib for today's lesson and also pandas. And yeah, before we go, any questions, Keno?
and the question.
Okay, maybe can you summarize what you've learned, what you've get for
We learn
today's lesson
about making graphs, making diagrams, and
by using what?
then yeah, huh?
By using what?
Differentiating, differentiating, and making diagrams
By using what
by
modules in
using
Python?
Matplotlib and pandas.
Okay, mentally pandas. Okay, so that's it, Keno, yeah, for today's lesson. Thank you so much for joining the class. Hopefully, it will be meaningful for you. Thank you so much, and see you in the next lesson, Ken. Bye bye. Have a good night.
Bye, bye.